know that when you constantly making educational content, there are times that you just wanna relax and do something totally different. Something totally different where you just let your hair down and absolutely do something random. Not educational. Not educational at all. That's exactly what I'm doing in today's video. I had always wanted to do a hair play video, but I never get to do that at all. I never get to do that at all. I had planned on doing it when my braids were still fresh and new. And I told myself I'm gonna use that time where I have new fresh braids to film a video, but I was too lazy to film. I was way too lazy to film. In actuality, I film when I'm in the mood for filming, and at times the ideas just randomly come to me. I just put the camera in front of me and I'm like, I'm ready to film. And then a random idea comes in mind, and then I think to myself, that's exactly what I want to be talking about today. That's exactly what I'll be doing today. So that's what I usually do. But these braids were so beautiful when they were fresh. Now they are so stiff and all over the place, but it was good while it lasted. I at times feel like filming a video where I take down my braids or something, or I do my hair, but when I'm doing that I concentrate too much on what I'm doing, and you wouldn't really hear a sound or anything. You'd just be looking at me, and I don't know if that you'd find such a thing relaxing, because I wouldn't love to talk or try to make a sound, force it out, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's exactly the reason why I never really do those, but I've done them once in a while. And when I do, they turn out to be very short videos. Very, very, very short videos. I love hair play, by the way. Hair play videos. Hair play videos. And these types of braids are called the goddess braids. Goddess. side, and then a curl. Do you see it? Those are my 2 curls. But my curls are becoming straighter and straighter each day. You know what? It was fun while it lasted. They're getting stuck. It was fun while it lasted. And now I think it's time to kiss them goodbye. Sishwaben isishwaben. Benzonqina lento ukuzenza. Ufike sishwaben esiqinenqi. Ufike sishwaben esiqinenqi xa uzenzayo. Kodwa ke besinhle. Ndizithandile. Ndizawuzenza kwakhona xa ndifuna ukuzenza. KunguDisemba ndizoyilwandle. Esi style sifanele ukuphuma xa usiya uyoqubha, usiya kwi-island, uye kwi-vacation, yonke loo nto. Kum andazi ke ngani wonke umntu uthanda istyle for loo nto azithandela yona. Mna kum ndingasenza next time xa ndikuyinto enjalo okanye xa ndifuna ukwenza into enjalo. Uyaqonda le nto ndithetha ngayo? Ewe Masithembe, uyayiqonda. Masithembe, uyaqonda. I find this kind of videos very strange for me because I'm used to talking or knowing the topic I'm going to be covering in a video that I'm making. Now that I'm just playing with my hair, I'm thinking to myself, what do I say? What do I do? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Other people find it relaxing when people touch their hair, or touch their head rather. I do not feel comfortable with people touching my head. I don't know why. And when I do my hair, I always go to one person, and before I find a person, I go around, you know, just looking for that one person who knows how to cater to my scalp. I have a very tender scalp. Once you touch it, I'm like, so I don't really like people touching my head. And when I get a hairdresser and they are very, you know, plait tightly, I'm like, you might have a good hand, a beautiful, clean work, but I'm pretty much not gonna come back here again because I'm tender-headed and no. So up until I find somebody who does a great job and I'm comfortable with, and they're very, you know, sensitive to my tender scalp and they cater to it, once I find that person, I stick to them, and I'm good to go. And I get comfortable around that. Then I get comfortable around that one person. And besides comes to just touching my head, I'm just comfortable with my family touching my head. And growing up, my sisters know how to do hair right, and they would just style us. And then two of my sisters know how to even do their own hair, so they do their own hairs as well, which is absolutely amazing, which is actually beautiful. So growing up, my sisters would do my hair, and then now that I'm all alone, I have to go to a salon for that. And when I hear the price, I'm like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean that's the price of this hairstyle? What do you mean I'm gonna have to pay 7,000 for braids? Like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? So I'm not familiar with that, because I had my hair being done for free throughout my life. So quite interesting. I absolutely love my current hairdresser. I think she's starting to become more comfortable with me, and that worries me, because now I say that can I please have an appointment, because you have to book an appointment. Can I please have an appointment for this time? And then sometimes I ask her, do you have an appointment early in the morning at this time, because that's when I love doing my hair, in the morning. Then she says, no, I don't have a client that time, I can start with you. I'd say probably let's do it at 10. And then I would go to the salon before 10. I get there before 10, and then I have to wait, and then I wait, and then she arrives at 10:45, for example. But when I decide to message her before I go, so that I could know how far she's going to be, I tell her, hey, I'm about to go out now, I'll be there, and at the time that we said. How far are you? She's like, I'm on my way, I should be there before you. And by the time I get there, she's still not there. And that worries me. That worries me a lot. I think it is time for me to move on, because I seriously value my time, and I highly respect other people's time as well. I don't like wasting other people's time, and I don't appreciate it when people waste my time without proper communication. You know what I mean? If you know you're going to be over 30 minutes long, sometimes even an hour long, you can do the courtesy of talking, communicating, hey, I'm going to be an hour late. Instead of making it 10 o'clock, how about we make it 11, so that I too can prepare myself. Now you're saying that you're going to be there at 10, and then you show up at past 11. I don't find that a respectful thing to do. That's basically what I'm trying to say, which is going to be a difficult task for me to do, finding a new hairstylist. I don't like talking. She's like, oh my gosh, girl, I'm sorry I'm late. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then she starts doing my hair. And I think she notices that I'm someone who's chilled, and I don't talk back or complain or anything. And she's using that to her advantage. But I don't see that as a respectful thing to do, so I'm thinking of changing hairstylists. And I'm pretty sure you're saying that maybe you should just talk to her and let her know about it, what you think. But there is this other song that says, is ezinye izinto azifuni idolo, azifuni ingxoxo, baleka ngeenyawo zombini, which basically translates to other things don't need talking and other things don't need prayer. The only way to be delivered from those things is to walk away, is to just walk away. And in this situation, everybody knows that not respecting other people's time is not a cool thing to do. So you can't tell somebody the sky is blue. They already know that. So they already know that they shouldn't be, arriving an hour late, because if it was me who did the same thing, they would have now felt the pain of how wrong it is to waste other people's time, you know what I mean? So I know that they know that is wrong, but they're just taking advantage because they're like, oh, she's a loyal customer, she's a loyal client, she's not gonna go anywhere, she's gonna always want my hair to be done, her hair to be done by me. Chances are I'm gonna reach a point where I'm like, I told myself, now that it happened four times in a row, next appointment, if next appointment the same things happen, the same thing happens, I'm out. I will have to explore again to find a different hairstylist so that I could get my hair done. Get my hair done. Because I value other people's time, and I would much appreciate it if others valued my time as well. Do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. So I value my time. Please value my time as well. But that doesn't mean like go out of your way, to be there on time. It just means if you're going to be late, have enough respect to say, hey, I'm going to be late. Don't say that, oh my goodness, I'm on my way, I'm 5 minutes away, knowing very well you just woke up. That's not nice. At least I don't appreciate that. Be honest with me. And I always tell people exactly what I'm doing. It's not cute what people have made it fashionable to lie about where they are, and then they arrive 2 hours late, and that's very disrespectful. That's very disrespectful. You don't do that. Don't do that. Absolutely don't like it when people do that. But all in all, I absolutely love her, and she caters to my tender scalp to the D. And before when I was still new to her, she would arrive very early to the salon, and then she would do my hair, everything, and she would arrive on time, and so did I. So now that she's arriving late, that's the only thing. But what I really like about her is that she knows how to cater. She knows very, very well how to cater to my scalp. And when she touches my head and then she grabs a bit hard, and I'm like, touches my hair too hard, and then she pulls my hair too hard, and I'm like, she's like, are you okay? Let me know if I'm pulling too hard. And then she's very good when it comes to that. At times when you get your hair done, you're like, you can't even move your neck because it's so tight, and other people sleep with an ice bag on their head because their head is like this, you know, because of, being pulled too hard. Sometimes put a wet towel, so people put a wet towel because it's so hot due to being pulled too hard. But I never suffer from that with her, which is the one thing I like about it. And she's also good. I have decent hairstyles. At least she uses the same techniques my sisters use. It's clean, it's neat, and that's all that matters to me. Clean and neat. Don't pull my hair, please. And thank you. That's what I like about her. That's what I like about her. That's what I like about her. So yeah. Now the big question becomes, what do I do? I keep wondering to myself, what could be the reason why she's late? Why? What could be the reason why she's late? I have no idea. I have no idea. But the most respectful way is to just say, I'm going to be late. I'm going to arrive at this time. Or no, let's just shift the time to this time. You know what I mean? Or when you arrive, say, I'm sorry I'm late because of A, B, and C. I had to cater to A, B, and C. She does not give any excuses like, oh, hey girl. So, what are we doing today? Like nothing happened, knowing very well we had a time that we chose together. A time we chose together. She does not care about that. Does not care about that. And I usually go for black, the color black, and I slowly moved to color number 33, which I had fun, and I was like, maybe it's time to explore another one. And this is the color that I'm using right now. Do you see it? This is the color that I'm using. This is the color of my braids. The color of my braids. I'm using this color. This color. Absolutely love it. Part of that world. Part of that world. Yeah. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Don't you agree? I keep checking the time to see what time it is. So basically how she did it, she would take one braid and then plait and plait and plait and plait. After taking that one braid and plaiting and plaiting and plaiting, she would then take this and put it in and continue plaiting, 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 and take this curl, another curl, have two curls per braid, and put it in, and then plait and plait and plait and plait again. But I didn't want a lot of curls. I want an equal balance between curls and braids, or at least more braids than curls, or just a balance basically. So she would do this to one braid, and then on the next braid just completely braided, completely braided, completely braided without putting the curls. And then on the next one she does the curls again, on the next one does not curl. These curls have intertwined into one curl. these curls have intertwined into one curl, but at this point, even my curls are like, girl, we are going straight now. They're becoming straighter by the day. And I also didn't want much, so she took a lot of hair and then a tiny fiber for braiding, because I didn't want it to be like a lot, I want it to be chilled. And the nice things about doing fewer braids is when it comes to taking it out, it goes like this, so quick, and then you're done. But if it's a lot, oh my goodness, you spend a lot of hours sitting there to yourself. This one is very long, actually. It's just below my bum, the length of it. I love it, absolutely love it. I will definitely miss my hairstylist if I change. Hopefully she won't be late to my next appointment when I do have another one. What should I say? I absolutely don't know what to talk about in this video, you guys. Besides, part of that world, I want to be where the people are. I want to walk in those things. What do you call them again? I think they're called feet. Yes, they're called feet. So I can be a part of that world, part of that world. So yeah. Now I am calling this a video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was just a random jibber jabber with hair play and gum chewing. At this point, I just wanted a chilled video that is not educational, but I have plenty of educational videos. Once in a while, you just want to do something random without educating people, right? Something random. This video doesn't have a lot of gum chewing. Just settle. So that the people who don't like gum chewing don't get too, And now we're calling it a video. Mandibophe inwele zami nditye ndilale. Mandibophe inwele zami nditye ndilale, nditye ndilale, ndilambe ndiphelile yindlala, ndilambe ndiphelile yindlala. Isisu sami sincamatele emqolo, isisu sincamatele emqolo, isisu yindlala.